What it do is your boy Crack 'em Stand on Gotta Get His Sports. And today, the NFL released all the schedules in the NFL, but we're going to focus on the Commanders, you know what I'm saying? So let's get straight to it. So I'm going to get over the boring games, the preseason. So we got week 1, we have the Miami Dolphins in D.C., and then we have Detroit Lions week 2, you know what I'm saying? That's going to be the dress rehearsal game, of course. And then week 3, we have the Baltimore Ravens, the battle of the 495, the Ravens and the Commanders on week 3 for all the guys that are still trying to make the team. So yeah, let's get to it. Week 1, oh my God, so the first 8 weeks of this NFL season schedule for the Commanders is brutal. But it's exciting at the same time because we have some great matchups from the beginning, and we're gonna kind of figure out who's good, who's not. Are we good? Are we not? We could easily go 0-4 the first 4 weeks. We can go 2-2. We can go 3-1. But it will be hard. So yeah, the first game will be on the road against the Eagles. So we starting off strong. I love it. I definitely want all the smoke with the Eagle fans, man. I can't stand the Eagles. Y'all already know how I am with the Eagles. I respect the organization. You know, when I say the organization, I'm talking about the upper management, Howie, and things like that. But the fan base can't stand them. But yeah, that game is going to be in Philly on week 1. I think it's going to be 425 games. So that's kind of like a prime time game. So it'll be good. Starting off hot. Then the following week we got the Cowboys in Dallas, 425 as well. So I want all the smoke with Cowboy fans too. I don't like the Cowboys as well. So that's gonna be a hard game. You know, we gotta go against that Prescott. We gotta go against the boy Lamb. We gotta go against what's your other boy name? Oh my God, I'm getting blanks. Pickens. Oh my God, Pickens a freak. So we gotta go against him. The defense kind of improved a little bit this year as well. So we'll see how that goes. But that's gonna be a tough matchup as well. Follow up with not only another tough team, but the Super Bowl defending champs, Seattle. But that will be our first home game in D.C. So we play Seattle. That's a tough game. Jackson and Jigba is going to be a difficult matchup because, as you know, our cornerbacks are still a little iffy. We still got a lot of question marks when it comes to our secondary. We have put in a lot of emphasis on our defense with Sonny Styles and the pass rushers we got with Owe and what's the other guy named Chason, and then the guy from the Chiefs. We also signed Cross from the Colts. So he's a great tackle. I think he had 120 plus tackles. Might have been 106. So somewhere in the hundreds he had tackles. Then we got the guy Robertson from the Lions. He's a cornerback. You know what I'm saying? He shut down Jefferson one game. So we'll see how that goes. But that's going to be a tough matchup going against the defending Super Bowl champions. Week 3. So we got the Eagles first game. Cowboys after that. Seattle. 3 brutal games. We can go 0-3 easily that on that stretch if we ain't focused. So Commanders gonna have to come to play for sure. Week 4 we got the Colts. So that's kind of like a little break. They still not sweet, you know what I'm saying? So Colts will be a borderline tough matchup, but I'll say we should win that game. I hope we win that game with all these people we gotta play. That game will be in one of the overseas games. I forget where. I think we play in Spain this year. So that game will be overseas, 9:30 on that particular Sunday. So we'll see how that game go. Week 5, we got the Giants. The Giants always plays us tough. So that won't be an easy game because that's a division rival, of course. And they probably will have neighbors back around that time. If we caught them early in the season, maybe neighbors might not play. So we got to see how Jackson Dart is as well. So we'll see. They got Arvell Reese. So we'll see how that defense is because that defense definitely underperformed last year. But they got Arvell Reese this year. So it might be even nasty with that lineup they got over there. So that game can go either way. Week 6, we got San Francisco in San Francisco. That's going to be a tough matchup. I'll say we have a chance just because, Brock Purdy, I'm not really too fearful of him. And, hopefully McCaffrey is healthy. I'm not trying to wish no bad luck on that man, but, you know how he goes. Like, sometimes he's healthy, sometimes he's not. But, Kyle Shanahan is a great coach. He coaches his team very well. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough matchup. But, they got Kittle, they got McCaffrey, but I'm not really worried about their receivers. I know they got Pearsall, but again, he gets hurt a lot. He get hurt a lot too. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we got that game going on. Then we got the bye week, week 7. And then we turn around and play the Eagles again, week 8 in DC this time, Sunday Night Football on November 1st. So I say we're going to split with the Eagles. We'll split. I hope we sweep them so I can talk trash to Eagle fans, so I can troll them and eat some Philly cheesesteaks, and snipe a bird down, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we play Eagles week 8, so that'll be a primetime game. So far, we got a primetime game, I guess you could say, against the Colts in Spain. We had the San Francisco game, 8:15 on October 19th. I don't know if that's a Monday night game or not, but it may be. Then we got the Eagles after the bye week, Sunday Night Football. So that's a primetime game. After the Eagles again, we got the Rams. Like, oh my God, like this schedule is crazy. Like this first 12 weeks is insane, bro. Like we gonna learn early if we are good, mediocre, or trash. Because we honestly can go 2-8 with this schedule. Like I already said, Philly twice, Cowboys, Seattle, San Francisco, the Rams. Bro, it's too brutal right now. But we're gonna have to do it. Jay Daniels will have to bring his magic. Hopefully, the defense definitely. We put a lot of emphasis on our defense in free agency and in the draft. So hopefully, we see this results on the field, because we're going to need to get some of these teams that we playing against these first 10 to 12 weeks. But yeah, so we got the Rams, then we got the Giants. Another primetime game again against the Bengals. So that could be a tough game, but it also depends on if Burrow going to be healthy. Is the Bengals defense approved? Because their defense has been the last 2 years, we can beat them. But do we have anybody to check Jamar Chase? No, we don't. I like Amos. I think he's great. But he had a small sample size. He got hurt last year, but when he played, he was very effective. Has potential to be an all-pro type of cornerback. So we'll see what he does in his second year. Mike Sancho had a down year, so we see how that goes. And then outside of that, we got Robertson, like I said, from the Lions, up and down. So our secondary is kind of iffy. And then hopefully Quan Martin get himself together. He had the off season last year too. Our whole defense had the off year last year with, like I said, with Quan Martin, Mike Sancho, Luvu, Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? But now we don't have Bobby Wagner. We got Sonny Styles, the fast freak. I think he's 6'5", jump like Julio Jones, just as big as Derrick Henry, just as tall as Calvin Johnson. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he seemed like he got an IQ, so our defense should be fast. It might not be smart, maybe. We'll see how that goes, but they're going to be fast for sure. That's what Dan Quinn had said. He's going to make sure that we have a fast defense, and also that's what Adam Peters said he was going to attack, and they did that. So, but yeah, as you guys can see, I got this jersey signed by your boy, Scary Terry, you know what I'm saying? So I got to put this in a frame, but yeah, this trying to look sweet. I had to put it on, I'm excited, man. I'm going to that Cowboys game week 3. I said week 3. Week 2. I'm going to that Cowboys game week 2. I've been saying I'm going to go to the Cowboys Stadium for years, so I'm going to do that. But let's get right back into it, man. Let's go. So yeah, we had the Giants, Bengals. Then we got the Cardinals week 12. That's a sneaky matchup. We'll see how they, I think Carson Beck. I think they drafted Carson Beck. So we'll see what quarterback, whether they go Carson Beck or they go Brissett. Brissett, you put up numbers in fantasy. I love him in fantasy, but in real life, you probably don't want to have Brissett on your team at this point. But boy, they got Jeremiah Love, who I wanted. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have been following me, I wanted Jeremiah Love. He's going to be great. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be one of them Barkleys, one of them AP type of guys. So we got to stop him. They already got Marvin Harrison. He's good. He's really good. Pro Bowl potential. Got the guy Wilson. He's good. McBride can argue. You can make an argument and say he's one of the best tight ends in the league, or the best. I mean, I wouldn't take him over Kittle, but man, McBride, he put up numbers. So that's gonna be a tough matchup. Their defense is okay. But that'll be a tough matchup. That's one of them teams where you can't sleep on. But I expect the Commanders to win that game. I expect that for sure. Then we got the Titans. We better beat the Titans. I mean, I know they got Ward and things like that, but we gotta beat the Titans, man. That's in Tennessee on week 13, December 6th. And then we got the Texans. The Texans are going to be a tough matchup just because that defense is great. Ryan's coached that team well. Hopefully, C.J. Stroud bounce back this year. I'm a fan of him. I want him to bounce back, but that's not gonna be an easy game, and that's gonna be in here though. So that's gonna be here in D.C. So I'm happy about that part. After that, we got the Falcons. I think we should beat the Falcons. You can't sleep on them. They got Bijan. I was so pissed last year when we went to go. I went to the game down in Atlanta. First of all, Jaden Daniels didn't play. McLaurin didn't play. We had a lot of injuries. That's when the injuries started early. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So, and we still barely lost to them. But Bijan was running all up the field on us. Pitts was doing his thing. Guess what? Because they had Bobby Wagner checking Pitts, and then Bijan Robinson burnt Bobby Wagner on the wheel route. The offenses kind of started like paying attention and like, all right, we're gonna make sure Bobby Wagner is running through traffic because he's already not fast. So you run him through traffic, bump into receiver or tight end or his cornerbacks or whatever like that. He's gonna get smoked on the wheel route, and that's exactly what happened. I was pissed watching that in person. So we got the Falcons this year. We more fast, so Bijan not gonna be able to just get us on wheel routes easily like he did against Bobby Wagner, man. But he a Hall of Famer for sure. I have all the respect for him. But Father Time is undefeated. But let's get back into it, man. We got the Minnesota Vikings. They're gonna bounce back. I feel like Kyler Murray is a sneaky pickup for them. Jefferson should eat. They got Addison. They got some weapons over there, so that's gonna be a sneaky pickup because Jefferson is a freak. So can't sleep on them. That's gonna be in Minnesota. I think they got a dome, so that's good. It's not gonna be bad weather around that time because it's gonna be December 26th at that point. And then we got Jacksonville in Jacksonville on week 17, January 2nd. That's to be determined. We don't know what time that game is going to be. We also don't know what time the Vikings are going to be. You know how it goes with that. Later in the year, depending on what teams are good, if it's playoff implications, then they'll like flex the games to primetime games for the most important ones, or push us at 1 o'clock game if we suck like we did last year. Hopefully we don't. Try and go back to playoffs. Would love to go to the Super Bowl, but you know what I'm saying. We'll see what happens. Jay Daniels got to do his thing. But we play Jacksonville, and then we finish the season off playing the Cowboys, week 18. You know what I'm saying. So hopefully that's a playoff implication game. Hopefully that's the division type of game where the last game come down to the division who's gonna win. So we'll see how I go, man. But I'm excited. Like I said, we have to go probably. Like I was talking to another Commanders fan, my coworker Connor. What's up, Connor? He was saying like we gotta go 5-5 like early in the year, cause like I said, that schedule is just brutal, bro. Like it's insane. We got the Eagles, Cowboys, Seattle, Colts, Giants, San Francisco, Eagles, Rams. Like god damn, like I thought you supposed to get an easier schedule when you suck. Like this schedule is brutal. You would thought we won the Super Bowl last year, man. Like it's gonna be difficult, man. But we gotta turn up. I've been hearing good things about the guy we drafted. I think his name Williams. His name Williams. Antonio Williams, the receiver. I've been hearing good things about him. They're saying he might be like that. So hopefully we got another steal like we did with Terry McLaurin. But we'll see how that goes, man. I'm not confident in this receiving core right now. It's just too many question marks outside of Terry McLaurin. We just got Antonio Williams. We got my boy Traylon Burks. He had the greatest catch of the year last year, but he's inconsistent. Jalen Lane, great punt returner, inconsistent receiving-wise. Luke McCaffrey, I love him, but inconsistent. We have no consistency, you know what I'm saying? We picked up Jefferson, you know what I'm saying? He inconsistent. So we'll see how it goes. We got a Conwo. I love that pickup for sure, but offense got me nervous for sure. A lot of question marks. Me personally, I'm going after Stephon Diggs, you know what I'm saying? I know he be having this thing going on with Cardi B. He just beat that case with that the chef, but I like Stephon Diggs. He's from here. He had like 1,000 yards or like 1,100 yards last year. I feel like he's productive. I don't want Brandon Ayuk at all. I don't. Like, he got too many question marks. Seems like his mental health is off. I'm praying for him. I wish him the best, but we haven't seen him in a few years, and I don't like where his mental state at right now, so I don't want him. So I'll go out to Stephon Diggs, or I'll go back to Debo. Debo's still a free agent. Debo did good with us last year. He was our number one receiver, and he shouldn't have been because Terry McLaurin was hurt majority of the year, and he didn't play with Jay Daniels as much because he was hurt, so he was playing with Mariota. So I'll run that back with Debo Samuels. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the schedule, what you think our record would be. I think we got potential to go, I think we can go 11-7. No, 10-7. I think we can go 10-7. I think that's a possibility. Possibly go to the playoffs that way. Worst case scenario, we win 5 games. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Who y'all want us to pick up, and what games you guys are gonna go to. It's your boy Cracker. It's your boy Cracker Stan on Gotta Get His Sports. I'm out. Peace.